Sometimes it can be easy to avoid the big decisions in life. You know the ones I'm talking about, the ones that keep you up late at night, wondering and waiting. Usually they come with a long list of do's and don'ts. Sometimes it's even difficult to know where to start. Planning for your retirement doesn't have to be one of those decisions. At Prosperian Financial Advisors, we're here to help every step of the way, giving you clarity, confidence, and capability. It all starts with a conversation. Here are some real-life examples.
Recently, a client came to me for some help. She'd just finalized a painful divorce and was left to pick up the pieces and provide for her family. It's not easy to start over, especially in that type of situation. Understandably, I think she felt a little lost. I'm sure the last thing on her mind was how the markets performed that day or what her portfolio yield was. She needed more than a conversation about the economy or a report on her accounts. So we got a hold of her CPA, then we contacted her attorney. We were her team of trusted advisors, and we weren't leaving her behind. Together, we got her on the right track toward purchasing a new home, saving for retirement, and navigating a new career. Her focus was about more than the money she had. It was about her security, her dreams, and about having confidence that even though life was hard, her family would be okay. That's what we offer. That's why at Prosperian, we care beyond advice.
Not long ago, a new client came to me with some troubling news. Financial advisors turned him down because he was deemed high maintenance. Not high maintenance in the sense of his personality, but because he had several medical issues that required an in-depth understanding of his situation, both personally and financially. The other advisors didn't want to take the time to understand and help. But when did financial advice get to be all about making the most money as quick as possible? When did we forget that people are more than the value of their bank accounts? When did we get to the point of turning people away because their situation is complicated? Last time I checked, that was our job, to help people in those situations. It's time for change. It's time to remember that people are more than their money. That's why at Prosperian, we care beyond advice.
Isn't it amazing how some of the greatest things in life go unnoticed until they're gone? Not long ago, we had a client come to us with some unanticipated news. The recent death of her husband revealed some hidden truths. Her husband had passed away from a drug overdose, but only after carelessly depleting the family finances. At 57 years old, she'd taken a job as a baggage handler at the airport. After all she'd been through, her only desire was to have a place to garden, a place to call home. But even in the darkest hours, there's always a little light. With some planning and some resourcefulness, we help set her on the right track toward her goal. We know that our clients are much more than the money that they have. That's why we do what we do. That's why at Prosperian, we care beyond advice.
I was visiting a longtime client at his home, and we spent the afternoon reviewing his accounts, and we're in the driveway, passing the time with some small talk. There was a quiet lull in the conversation, and I'll never forget what he said next. He said, "I don't have much time left to live." He wanted to know if his wife would be looked after once he passed away. You know, I think people get so wrapped up in all the numbers and graphs. Sometimes they forget about the important things, the things that make us excited to wake up in the morning, or the things that keep us up at night. Our lives are so much more than the money in our pocket. I saw what was important that day. I knew that in that moment, he entrusted me with an enormous responsibility. I'm glad he did, because I can't imagine it any other way. That's why at Prosperian, we care beyond advice.
We believe it's not enough to tell someone that you care. After all, companies around the world claim that they care about you, yet they usually fall short. We believe the only way to really show someone you care is to demonstrate it, to be there when they need you. We invite you to have a conversation with us. Give us a chance to show you we care about your dreams, goals, and security. Give us the opportunity to show you we care beyond advice. We look forward to seeing you soon.